Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy, and today I'm going to show you my 10 favorite albums of 2018, so last year. Last year we were so blessed with many good albums. Like, we were blessed. God blessed us with these amazing albums. Thank you, God. Like, there were so many. So this list was so hard. It was extremely hard. Like, I didn't know how to put this list. So I'm gonna put my 5 honorable mentions albums that I like, but they couldn't get to my top 10 favorites, my 10 favorites. Before I tell my honorable mentions and favorites, these are all my opinions. So don't get pissed off if your favorite album wasn't on this list. Okay, first of all, there were so many albums that I had to put in or I couldn't put in because there were way too many. So yeah. So if you don't see your favorite album in here, don't get pissed at me. Okay? I put my best in this. So don't be upset that I didn't put it in. So for my first honorable mention is Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle, which first of all, rest in peace Nipsey Hussle. He didn't deserve what he had. I'm actually put a video about the future for hip hop and what is
nobody fucking cares about what you say, bitch.
With this album, I really liked how he put in and how hard he went in that album. That album was there were 2 tracks that were my favorite, and I want to put my at least 3 favorites and no half bad music, but I was only able to put it as honorable mention. My second honorable mention is DiCaprio 2 by JID. He really went hard in that album and I really liked it. But there were 2-3 favorites, but most of them I really don't know, and I only was, I said, it's on honorable mention. It was really hard. So I was only able to put honorable mention in there. My third one is Swimming by Mac Miller. After his death, I started listening to it and it was very good and I really liked it. I really like rappers who talk about their personal life, story, or something that's motivational related. And that's what Mac Miller did. About his life, his addiction to drugs. Too bad he died too fast. My fourth honorable mention is Hoodie Season by Boogie. This one was so hard to put. I wanted to put this as my 10th favorite, but there were a couple of songs I kind of disliked and I really didn't like. And my favorites were Look Back at It, Swerving, and Star Tender, but there were some tracks I really didn't like, so I only put that as honorable mention. And then my 5th one was Drip Harder by Lil Baby and Gunna. That album, they did really well on it, but like I said, it's just so hard to put because there's so many good ones, but I only put this as honorable mention. So for my favorite albums in no particular order, the first one I have is the obvious one that everyone should have, Astroworld by Travis Scott. This album was people have been waiting for this album for a couple of years, and it finally dropped and it was really good. I really liked the many tracks from it, Sicko Mode, of course, Stargazing, Stop Trying to Be God, Coffee Bean, Yosemite, Can't Say, and just many others. Holy shit, there were so many tracks I really liked. And it was obvious I had to put in this list. Astroworld, it was really enjoyable, and this album was you can play this in any environment, in a party and just some other shit. My second I put in was Kamikaze by Eminem. if you don't know, which you probably don't know because I didn't tell you this, but my favorite rapper is of course Eminem. He's a legend. And this album was particularly to like dissing all the young gen rappers and the critiques that like hated his previous album Revival, which was pretty shit. But this album, he went hard on that motherfucker. He went hard, and I mean hard. And I really liked this album. I really liked Lucky You, Fall, Venom, and many others that were like decent. And of course he had that diss track with Machine Gun Kelly after Machine Gun Kelly dissed him. Fucking weird. And then he just ended his career like that. And I don't need to explain who he dissed, okay? Y'all should know who the fuck he dissed, okay? My third one, and I mean it, KOD by J. Cole. Everyone was like on that hype by saying fuck J. Cole and shit, which Lil Pump started it for no good reason. Like J. Cole was like about to fall off or something, and he was underrated. But once he dropped KOD, he was back on top on the legends. He was like on top now. Like he recovered. Like he just got rid of the disses and shit. Like the tracks I really liked was Photograph, Kevin's Heart, 1985, ATM of course, and the rest were like really good. And this album was mostly to motivation, which like I said, I like motivational rap albums and shit. My fourth favorite I really like was the Black Panther soundtrack album. Now most y'all might think is, oh, it's not an album, it's a fucking soundtrack to the movie. Well, then why was it nominated as the Grammys rap album?
Which wasn't true, by the way, with my idiotic brain.
Like, there was like Kendrick Lamar did really good in this album, and the other people who are on this list. Like, I think this is the most consistent album. Like, the album where I liked every single track. I didn't hate one track. All these albums that I mentioned, there'll be like a couple of songs that I dislike. But Black Panther soundtrack, it's not the case. I really liked All the Stars, King's Dead, Pray For Me, fucking Ops, the one with Vince Staples. That one was really hard. And just many others. I really like the other ones in there. And my fifth one was Scorpion by Drake. He definitely recovered really well, especially that one incident he had with Pusha T, where he got exposed. And then he came in with the album. I was gonna put this fucking on the honorable mention because I realized there were some tracks I disliked. I went back and listened to some of his tracks from the album, and I took that all back. I really liked some of the tracks, like Nice for What, God's Plan, fucking Nonstop, the one track with Michael Jackson, and then that one track with titles, and I forgot those titles were called, but like you'll know, you know. And then the one with Jay-Z, that one was fire too. And then the next track, Stockley by Ski Mask the Slump God. Like, I am such a big fan of Ski Mask, and I really liked this album. Like, there was so, like, the tracks I really liked from was Foot Fungus, Nuketown, Faucet Failure, LA, and Cat Piss, but I mean, it was alright. Like, Ski Mask, he's such a fun rapper to listen to. He just has fun with the album. And I like rappers that just has fun, you know, that just like having fun, which Ski Mask, that was the case for him. The next track, Life of a Dark Rose by Lil Skies. Lil Skies, like, he is such an easy rapper to listen to because his voice is just so easy to listen to. Most rappers, it takes fans time to like actually listen to it and like actually like those guys. Not the case. I've really liked all the tracks from his album, and of course Shelby, which was also a good album. But I really like the track from it, like Nowadays, Red Roses, Lust, fucking lettuce sandwiches, and just and more. The next track, Not All Heroes Wear Cape by Metro Boomin. I really liked what he did in this track. Like bringing the rappers, like he did really good on it. I really liked 10 Freaky Girls, Space Cadet, and Don't Come Out the House, and some other tracks, like the one with Travis Scott on it. That one I like too. The next one is Taboo by Denzel Curry. I really liked how he went hard on this album. Mostly talking about, you know, personal life and like somewhat motivation. Like I said, I like that. And there's so many tracks I've really liked from it. Like, of course, Cloud Cobain, Vengeance, Sumo, Black Balloons, and Perks, and some other tracks. Very good. The next and the last final one, Goodbye Good Riddance by Juice WRLD. I wasn't gonna put this on this list, but I realized the amount of tracks I really liked from this, so I had to put it as my favorites. I really like the tracks how he put in, and it's for sure way better than his album he recently released, Death Race for All, which was dog shit. I really liked, of course, Lucid Dreams, fucking Lean With Me, Black and White, Armed and Dangerous. And that is it. Thank you all for watching. If you didn't like this list, or like if you have your own list, make sure you put it in the comment down below so I can see what your favorite rap albums were last year. And anyway, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, post notification on, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.